Hello, I'm Eric Apple, principal and founder of Eric Apple Law. I thought today I'd host our Blogpod to introduce myself and welcome you all in person. The title of today's Blogpod is Do You Know the Difference Between a Will, a Pour-Over Will, and a Living Will? Legal jargon can feel complex, and it can make estate planning feel even more daunting and intimidating. Our aim is to make it easier to digest, help you understand it more, and provide you with confidence to plan powerfully. Today, we're discussing wills and the difference between the various types. The three types in question are all legal documents and all have similar names. However, while they may appear similar in name, this is where the similarity ends, as they are quite different in terms of what they do and what it is you wish to accomplish in relation to your estate planning goals and your personal circumstances. We'll start with the most recognizable one, a will, or your last will and testament. Think of a will as the author of how your story plays out after your passing. It describes how your estate and or legacy is to be directed and managed, and how your assets and treasures will be divided and distributed. Instead of the title of author, you become known as the testator, the person who creates the will, while the person you select to carry out your wishes, the settling of your estate, is known as the executor. This is the person you trust to direct and manage the last part of your story in your absence. Naming someone as an executor and specifying who gets what in advance can help ensure your story plays out the way you'd like. It can alleviate stress and help eliminate family tensions and infighting at such an emotional time. The next type of will is a pour-over will. A pour-over will is a type of will that is used in conjunction with a trust. So instead of governing how your assets will be distributed after you pass away, a pour-over will ensures that any of your remaining unallocated assets not already placed into your trust will automatically transfer to the trust when you pass. If for some reason one of your assets is not in your trust at the time of your passing, your undesignated assets will bypass your trust and instead go to your heirs according to the laws of intestate succession, not as you have provided for in your trust, which means the state decides who gets what based on established guidelines. The state's guidelines and not your wishes will determine the distribution of your assets and legacy. Ideally, you won't need your pour-over will. However, it's reassuring to know you have a safety net just in case. The last type of will is a living will. A living will is not your last will and testament. In fact, it's something totally different. Instead, it plays out while you are still alive. It has no power after you pass and doesn't determine who gets what. Instead, it allows you to detail your specific desires with regard to end-of-life situations and situations where you may become incapacitated and are no longer able to communicate your wishes yourself. It concerns your medical care and includes such things as life support, surgery, or other medical treatments related to an end-of-life situation or permanent unconsciousness. Please note that a healthcare proxy is something completely different from a living will. A healthcare proxy is an instrument you execute to appoint someone you trust to legally act on your behalf in relation to healthcare matters. They can make medical decisions should you become incapacitated or incapable of doing so. Here, you allow someone to step into your shoes and speak for you. The assistance of an experienced estate planning attorney can be invaluable in choosing the right type of will for you. Making time now to ensure you've done things right can make a huge difference for the ones you love and for future generations. If you'd like to learn more about wills and estate planning, please feel free to visit our new website at ericapplellaw.com, where you can find out more, give us a call, or drop us a note and we'll be happy to help you. Until next time, thank you for listening. Please like, follow, and share so we can work together to live more powerfully into the future.